Ever looked at a map of Alaska and wondered, what's up with that long, skinny part that hangs down? You know, the part that makes the state look like a giant frying pan? Well, that panhandle has a wild history, and it all comes down to a stubborn Canadian prime minister and a sneaky deal with the British. Let's rewind. In 1867, the United States bought Alaska from Russia for a cool $7.2 million. The Russians, however, weren't exactly expert mapmakers. The treaty they signed was super vague about the border between Alaska and British Canada. It mentioned following the crest of the mountains, parallel to the coast, but anyone who's seen Southeast Alaska knows it's a messy jumble of islands, fjords, and mountains. There's no single, clear mountain range. For decades, it wasn't a big deal. The area was remote, and nobody really cared. Then, bam! The Klondike Gold Rush hit in the 1890s. Suddenly, tens of thousands of prospectors were flooding the region, and everyone needed access to the sea. The gold fields were in Canada's Yukon Territory, but the easiest way to get there was through the coastal ports in Alaska's Panhandle. Like Skagway and Deja, Canada realized they were landlocked, and all that valuable port traffic was controlled by the Americans. They argued the border should be drawn further west, giving them direct access to the sea and control of those crucial ports. Tensions got high. The U.S., led by President Teddy Roosevelt, was not about to give up an inch of coastline. Roosevelt was famous for his speak softly and carry a big stick policy, and he quietly sent troops to the Panhandle just to make his point clear. To avoid an all-out conflict, they decided to settle it with a tribunal in 1903. The panel had 3 Americans, 2 Canadians, and 1 British judge. The Canadians figured the British judge, Lord Alverstone, would side with them, being part of the British Empire and all. But here's the twist. The Americans presented a much stronger case, using old Russian maps and documents. More importantly, Britain was trying to improve its relationship with the powerful United States and didn't want to risk a major fallout over a remote border. Lord Alverstone sided with the Americans on the most critical points, establishing the border where it is today and keeping the Panhandle firmly in U.S. hands. The Canadians were furious, feeling completely betrayed by the British. And that's the story of how a vague treaty, a gold rush, and some clever political maneuvering gave Alaska its iconic frying pan ship. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more hidden histories.